Lawyer jokes. As Mr. Smith was on his deathbed, he attempted to formulate a plan that would allow him to take at least some of his considerable wealth with him. He called for the three men he trusted most, his lawyer, his doctor, and his clergyman. He told them, "I'm going to give you each $30,000 in cash before I die. At my funeral, I want you to place the money in my coffin so that I can try to take it with me." All three agreed to do this and were given the money. At the funeral, each approached the coffin in turn and placed an envelope inside. While riding in the limousine to the cemetery, the clergyman said, "I have to confess something to you fellows. Brother Smith was a good churchman all his life, and I know he would have wanted me to do this. The church needed a new baptistry very badly, and I took $10,000 of the money he gave me and bought one. I only put $20,000 in the coffin." The physician then said, "Well, since we're confiding in one another, I might as well tell you that I didn't put the full $30,000 in the coffin either. Smith had a disease that could have been diagnosed sooner if I had this very new machine, but the machine cost $20,000 and I couldn't afford it. Then I used $20,000 of the money to buy the machine so that I might be able to save another patient. I know that Smith would have wanted me to do that." The lawyer then said, "I'm ashamed of both of you. When I put my envelope into that coffin, it held my personal check for the full $30,000. Gay jokes. 6 mates were seated at the bar, each trying to impress one another with the size of their dicks. The bragging went on for almost an hour, and the bartender got tired of hearing about cocks, so he said, "Let's put an end to all this crap and find out who's lying and who isn't. Each of you whip out your dong and lay it on the bar." All 6 of them did. Just at that moment a faggot walked into the bar, and the bartender asked him if he wanted a drink. The queer looked down the bar, and in a lisping voice, he said, "No thanks, I'll just have some of the buffet." Disgusting jokes. Q. What does it look like when you microwave a baby? A. I don't know, I close my eyes when I masturbate. Black humor jokes. What's the difference between an apple and a black man? None. They both hang from trees. Chuck Norris jokes. Chuck Norris can mute silence. Jokes about women. Q. How did the medical community come up with the term PMS? A. Mad cow. Disease was already taken. Lawyer jokes. A doctor and a lawyer were talking at a party. Their conversation was constantly interrupted by people describing their ailments and asking the doctor for free medical advice. After an hour of this, the exasperated doctor asked the lawyer, "What do you do to stop people from asking you for legal advice when you're out of the office?" "I give it to them," replied the lawyer, "and then I send them a bill." The doctor was shocked, but agreed to give it a try. The next day, still feeling slightly guilty, the doctor prepared the bills. When he went to place them in his mailbox, he found a bill from the lawyer. Money jokes. A 60-year-old millionaire has just married a 20-year-old model. A Euro you crafty old devil, a Euro trademark, says his friend. A Euro, how did you manage to get a lovely young wife like that? A Euro trademark. A Euro easy, a Euro trademark, replies the millionaire. A Euro, I told her I was 95. A Euro trademark. Money jokes. A man wakes up after spending 20 years in a coma. One of the first things he does is ring his stockbroker. A Euro, your assets have increased considerably. A Euro trademark, says the stockbroker. A Euro, the £20,000 you had invested with us is now worth £20 million. A Euro trademark. A Euro, that a Euro trademark s fantastic. A euro trademark, says the man. Just then the phone starts bleeping and a recorded voice interrupts. A euro to continue this conversation. Please insert another £500,000 a euro trademark. Yo mama jokes. Yo mama euro trademark s so ugly. If you look up a euro ugly a euro trademark in the dictionary, there a euro trademark s a picture of her.